Asi comes out, Yunus Khan. He got 100 in the last match there. Of course, that tri-series played in Bangladesh. The final against India, he got 100. So did Salman Butt, but he's back in the hut for naught. And they'll be relying on Yunus Khan. Look at all that experience and talent we know to burn. This fellow, though, from Hong Kong, Haider, over the moon with his start.
Yeah, hero of the final, which you were mentioning, and here he got a 0. This game is a great leveler, and what a start. Afzal Haider knocking off Salman Butt with his third delivery. They'll be buoyed. There is no doubt about it.
Slipping a gully in for Yunus Khan, the right-hander now on strike, replacing the left-handed Salman Butt. A very sort of narrow gully as well. Sort of not as square as some gullies are. And possibly to do with the hardness of the new ball. Having a little chat about it. There he is there in the screen there. Quite a fine gully. And then of course the generic stuff on the offside.
For Yunus Khan, he's off the mark. So is Pakistan.
Now what a good delivery. First up, puts pressure on, and then the two fielders get in each other's way. A little bit of do-si-do, your dancing partner, and get out of the way. So frustration for the bowler and the fielding side because you're trying to create pressure. You've already got the bonus wicket and third ball of this innings. Don't want to give away any freebies. They did there, and it allows Khan to get off the mark and just gather his thoughts and try and control some of that adrenaline.
Yeah, Afzal Haider has played his club cricket and bit of first-class cricket in Pakistan, playing his third international game. The last time he featured in international cricket, that was in Sri Lanka, 2004. And that was a long wait. End of a very good over and a successful one from Afzal.
The lightweights versus the heavyweights here in this Asia Cup. Pakistan the hosts for this 2008 Asia Cup. Bearing in mind that Sri Lanka, the defending champs, won it in their neck of the woods. Sri Lanka got 2004, that was, I've been told. 4 years ago, so it's been a long time in coming, their next Asia tournament. And Irfan, he'll start from the commentary box end. There'll be nerves, and it'll be interesting to see how he copes with them. And now Tony Hill, he's just having some more issues again with the side screens.
Well, you spoke about the bowler. He'll have few nerves. What about Shoaib Malik? He's been struggling with the bat, and Pakistan already losing Salman Butt. Addressing the issue, and that's why there is a bit of wait for the game to resume.
Got to get this family of yours, Amir, behind the side screens and the advertising hoardings. Finally, we might get the second over underway, and he's only 18. Irfan?
But you part of the family as well.
Good to be back.
Nice to have you back.
So, back in the subcontinent. Gotta love it. This fellow will. He is only 18. And mistiming. This looks to me like he's trying to do a little bit of swing, a little bit of shape, just a nice little bit of medium pace. And when you think about it, Amir, Haider, who's 36, twice the age of young Irfan. Incredible.
It's a good mixture of youth and experience.
Grand out of the side. Haider opening the bowling too. The skipper on strike. And he's happy to watch this go through. Really important, I mean, for Malik, as you say, he's been out of nick, hasn't got a lot of runs lately, needs time in the middle.
He needs to be watchful. Plenty of overs. He should look to construct an innings rather than worrying about scoring heavily in this game. He should use this opportunity to get a bit of practice, match practice. It'll be a leg bye. Here's the signal. One more run has been added. Yunus Khan is going to be a vital cog as far as Pakistan is concerned in this tournament, Asia Cup. He has to employ his experience. And he has to take the responsibility. Score runs consistently. Good delivery from Irfan, using his height. He's hitting the deck hard. Seam is in a good position, and that's why he's been able to induce few false strokes from the batsman, both of them. He's bowling his first over, and he has been impressive.
Just gets a bit too straight on this occasion, the young fella. It allows Yunus to go through the onside and I'll get a comfortable 3. Wide open spaces through there. Any lesson for any youngster, you do not want to get into a batsman's pads and allow him to get off the hook.
Especially the batsmen from subcontinent. They're very strong off their pads and also off their toes. And especially if you have strong offside field, you've got to pitch the ball here. Second over has been completed. It's 6 for 1.
A little bit too wide, but induced the false stroke. A little faint one. Another day. Butt might have been lucky and played a missed at a few of those. You need a bit of luck in this game early on.
It was intelligent bowling from Haider. He set Salman Butt up with first 2 deliveries shaping in. And the third one was bowled cleverly and he got the result.
Now, well, the funny thing here too, Amir, is that when you get the big guns, the test playing nation against the minnows in this sort of tournament, you just think there's so much expectation. You can put more pressure on yourself, realising that you should take these guys to the cleaners and absolutely stuff them and get 300 and plenty and then knock them over. But it's this sort of bowling, changes of pace and subtle variations and some good bowling thrown in, induces false strokes. That is indifferent. It's the French cart for the first boundary of this Pakistan innings.
It's a familiar stroke nowadays, isn't it? Inside edge, going over the boundary line. Has been a productive strokes for the batsman of late. Yeah, it was perilously close to the leg stump. Bowler thought he was unlucky.
Yeah, he was, definitely. You talk about having some lady luck on your side. Salman Butt didn't. He couldn't play on this occasion. Yunus Khan did, and that so easily could have cannoned back into the stumps, and he could have been heading back to the hut for an early shower. Lucky this time, and gets 4. A bit too short and wide and gets away with this one. Khan misses out. Just the boundary off this over so far. The third one, Haider. And he holds this one back and they'll get a single. So Yunus Khan will keep the strike. 11 for 1. He's here in Karachi, June the 24th for the Stardust Asia Cup. But it's still about 35, 36 degrees Celsius. And again, those favoured cut shots. Productive, think about 2, won't get it. Good fielding down in the deep.
In his first over, Irfan, he was very consistent with his line of length. He hasn't started off well in this over. It was a short delivery and it was lucky to get away with that. Shoaib Malik is on strike now. He's yet to get off the mark. He doesn't look comfortable out there in the middle. He's certainly struggling. At times, as a batsman, when you're out of form, out of sorts, you try and hit the ball early. You try and get into positions very early, even before the ball is delivered. And that's where you get yourself in trouble. When you're out of form, do the basic thing. Watch the ball coming out of the bowler's hand and then move in line. And that helps.
Yeah, just on that, you think of the really good players, don't you, of yesteryear that you talk about could play the ball so late under their eyes. The really good players felt they looked like anyway they had so much time, didn't they?
Yeah, a prime example nowadays, Sachin Tendulkar. He's got all the time in the world. Ricky Ponting, Kumara Sangakkara. These guys, they have perfect technique. And every time they come out to bat, they do the basics right, and that's why they're consistent.
I'm just saying that he's struggling just of late, but still, in 2008, not too bad, is it? Averaging just over 42. Hasn't got 100 though. The best of 88. Dearly love to, if you like, without sounding too patronising towards Hong Kong, out in the middle and have a bit of an open wicket net for when the rest of the big guns take each other on, the test playing nations that is, in this Asia Cup. So dearly love to be out there for some time, Shoaib Malik.
Yeah, that's the key. Spend some time. He'll be off the mark. 2 runs of the last delivery. And 4th over is completed. It's 14 for 1.